Hi everyone. A very good evening, and I think it is very soon going to be 12 a.m. on the 25th, which is Christmas. So, wishing everybody a very Merry Christmas. And on that note, I wanted to do this pick a pile reading. So, today's topic would be what are the messages that are there from the angels for you. Okay, so what are the angel messages that um, are going to come through? You can please keep that question in mind and please pick a pile, pause the video, pick a pile, and we'll start the interpretation. Okay, so I'm going to wait a minute. All right, so let's start. What are the angel messages for file 1, 2, and 3? Okay, so I'm sorry, I forgot to actually tell you the stones. So excuse me. I'm going to quickly brief on the stones. So this is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. Pile number 1 is the aquamarine stone. It's a light green colored stone. Pile 2 is the green aventurine stone, and pile 3 is the rose quartz. All right, so please choose your pile and let's start. I hope you have set up, something good coming up today. I don't know how you celebrate, but everybody must be celebrating across the world. So I'm wishing a lovely day to you. And on that note, let's see what the angels have to tell the piles today. Okay, let's see. So pile number 1, I hope you can see, is um, the light aquamarine stone. Soul child, malachite, prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. The sun, wow, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Oh wow, this just gets better and better. Four of Gabriel, which is four of wands. It says time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. We have romantic partner. Okay, that goes really well with the four of wands. Very apt. Okay, and then we have kindness. Okay, so these are all angel cards, and let's just give me a minute so that I can figure it out. I hope it all fits. Yes, I think it does. Hmm. Okay, so file number 1, it's very, very, it's quite obvious what's happening here. This is a beautiful pile. The angels are wanting you to know that you are. Okay, I'm going to start one by one here. Okay, now I'm seeing this card here, Soul Child. All right, and this, if you can see, this is the source light here, and this is, you with a companion, maybe. Yeah, you are being launched into a new beginning, pile 1. The angels want you to know that you have become a soul child, meaning you have returned to the source, returned to the divine womb. Okay, I'm going to explain that a little better because why I said that. It's because this this card, if you look at it, it looks like an ultrasound of a womb, or an ultrasound of a baby. And that's the first thing I got when I actually saw this. So I think a lot of you have just gone through some sort of a rebirth, okay, an awakening, and a returning home, of sorts. You are coming home to your inner child, to your soul tribe, to your divine counterpart. You have launched yourself into a new beginning. This card is talking to me all about that. You are a freshly born soul now, right? Anything of the past is just done. I'm not even going to get into what the past was because, frankly, I don't have any cards here to actually indicate what the past really was because it's done, it's over. Whatever you have faced, whether good or bad, in the past, it's now over. Okay, and now it's the angels want to tell you that now the universe is being, it's going to be very nurturing towards you because you are the universe's child. You are a divine child, a divine soul, and you have come back home from a long, long journey, and the universe welcomes you. The universe welcomes you home. There is a small little puppy you can see here, and puppies and children are pretty much similar, according to me at least. It's like such gentleness here, so much of light. It's like this angel is now kind of protecting you because you're still a baby. You're still a baby on this path. You are um, someone who's just stepped into your light, someone who's just stepped into your awareness of the inner child, that you are a cosmic child, a cosmic soul. And now that your path homewards has started, the angels are all around you with their nurturing, with their kindness. I'm seeing connection to earth as well over here, connection to animals. It's like you have become from an earth 3D person to more of a soul person or a 5D and above person. Okay, you have stepped into your divine calling, your divine self, as a matter of fact. So you have incredible universal support right now, is what your angels are trying to say. You have so much light. I see light here. I see light here. I see light here. I mean, to me, I am actually seeing you surrounded by an aura of golden or an aura of white. There is so much light that you are emitting, that you are radiating out towards everybody else because you have been reborn, is what I'm getting very strongly. You have been reborn, pile one. Something has happened, and you've kind of done your work, and you've been reborn in the light. You've been baptized by the light, literally, is what I've seen. And now you are going to be protected by the angels. You're very protected. You're very nurtured. Um, I'm seeing this as the Divine Mother. It's like you've gone back to the womb, and now she's nurturing you, bringing you up, taking care of you, being kind to you, the way you always wanted to be nourished. And you are going to get that nourishment now. Everything you ever wanted, um, in terms of love, care, compassion, nourishment, is now up on offer by the universe. That's what I feel. Prosperity, malachite. I would like you guys to pay a bit of attention to the malachite stone. If you have it, I would like you to maybe wear it or keep it with you because I feel this is going to be like a lucky stone for you guys. Um, Also, with the prosperity card here, I am seeing it says there's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. So, with that, this is once again telling me that the universe is there's been a shift because you've done your inner work, you've connected to your inner person, your inner child, your soul self. Now, there is, because of that work, there has been a shift in your life. And now the universe is supporting you unconditionally. I mean, universe always supports us, but it's our energies, our clogged energies that kind of block the support. But now that you've cleared all this, you've been reborn, there is a shift in the support of the universe. The universe is now, all kind of nourishing you. I sense that there's a lot of nourishment coming to pile number one here. So yeah, the shift to a positive life has started for you, pile number one. And of course, now as we go forward, I see a lot of things here. With the romantic partner and the Four of Wands, I'm seeing marriage on the cards. I'm very direct message. You are going to be meeting your romantic counterpart, your divine counterpart. And I do sense it's the divine counterpart because, they have wings here. And this is a person who is, since, you are now a child of the universe, you are going to be sent that partner for yourself as well. Someone who's equal, someone who is equally magical like you are. And the angels are watching over this. The angels want to tell you they're watching over this union. If you've already met this person, they would like to tell you that they're watching over you with this card here. They're watching this union. And if you haven't met this person, then it's going to happen. And it will lead to a very stable relationship, whether it's a marriage or a commitment. It is something which needs to be celebrated. It says time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, release yourself from burdensome situations. Yeah. So I'm pretty much seeing this as, with the romantic partner and the Four of Wands, there's someone coming in your life who is your, who is like a, gift from the universe, I sense. It's like you've done your work, you've freed yourself from any limitations, and now the universe gift wraps a romantic counterpart. And I'm actually seeing gift wrap here. I don't know why. Okay, so it's like you've been gifted the romance of a lifetime, is what I sense from this. The angels are watching over you. There might be a wedding, there might be a commitment, there might be a house, I feel, in the future with this person. But there's something about this person which is very otherworldly, also, I feel. Just somebody who's very wise, I sense. Very wise. Someone who's very mature. Someone who's just there as a protector for you, as a, as a guardian, as a protector, as a counterpart, as a perfect, mate for you. The universe is bringing you this with this shift, right? And then the sun, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. I mean, I don't know if I even have to explain this because they're all these cards right off the bat. The beautiful. The sun is Archangel Uriel. Life is wonderful, thrives through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. I pair that up with the kindness card here, and I can see the sun is so bright for you guys this time round. The sunflowers here, they're flowers, and it's all golden. You're headed into a very powerfully positive phase, pile one. You're going to be very high in your confidence. You are going to be very supported, not only by the angels, but by the universe, by Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel. I sense that you have it's like life opened up. You chose a path. Maybe it was an unconventional path that you chose, but that path has brought you this. So whatever choice you made, it was the right one, because this is coming to you guys. This is very soon coming to you guys, and I see a lot of confidence with this, a lot of confidence, groundedness. I also feel with this kindness, some of you might be adopting a pet. I also feel that for some of you, for some part of you, there might be good news regarding a baby. You might, you might be conceiving. And it's all so beautiful. I don't see any negativity in these cards at all. For some of you, it might be buying a new house. For some of you, I see a brilliant job offer or position coming in. With this prosperity, I also see financial stabilities coming in. With the Four of Wands and prosperity, I feel that there's financial stability coming in as well. Not only for you, but I feel even for your partner. It's time to shine, pile one. It's really time to shine. The universe is literally showering you with this golden light because you've done something. I don't know what it is. I'd love to know. I don't know what it is that you've done. I don't know what is this decision you might have taken, or even if there's no decision involved, how did you get to this place? I'm very curious because everything is being given to you. Like it's almost like you're getting things tenfold. What you put in, you're getting it back tenfold, is what I'm sensing from this file. Everything is there. Love, um, finances, financial stability, house, success, confidence, love, for some of you children, for some of you pets, wow, for some of you house. And I strongly feel that, the angels are watching over you because especially the union that you're going to have with this person, because something about these two cards, it's like a destined relationship, a soulmate twin flame relationship actually, because this Four of Wands is a you know 1111 card, which is that of a twin flame. So I feel your twin flame or your soulmate, whatever label you want to put this, a very significant relationship and person is coming into your life. With the sun and the romantic partner, also, I feel that this person, there's something about this person, I don't know what it is. I feel this person is going to be very confident, very shiny, and by shiny, I don't exactly mean, like only in terms of looks. I feel it's very charismatic, very mature, very magnetic. This person is someone just beautiful. This person is coming into your life. It's really, really nice. And I sense they're also very kind, right? With this, I also sense your connection to Earth strengthening. So you might be, doing gardening. You might be going on nature walks. You might be going, I don't know, to some external location or something. But everything is included in this file, and it just starts with this because you just came into yourself. You realize that, This is what you are, a child of the universe, a soul child. And that is the reason all of this is unfolding. You have been kind to yourself. You have actually given yourself the kind of uh, what do you call it, acceptance or permission to walk this road, and this is where it's taking you. Simply beautiful. Wow. Okay, fine. So with that, I'm going to go to file number two. This is a beautiful message, simply beautiful. I'm very cheered up. All right, let's start with pile number two. It's the green Aventurine. Initiation by fire. Rise above problems. Be accommodating. Titanium rainbow quartz, multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. Knight of Michael, strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. Six of Pentacles. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Okay. Hmm. Pile number two. Let me see. I hope you can see the cards. Okay, pile number two. I hope you can see the cards. Yeah, I think that's about okay. So, pile number two, I feel the message your angels are wanting to give you is that you've been, very quickly or suddenly, um, recently or in the past, or you're going through it, you have been literally plunged into initiation by fire. Now, when I'm saying initiation by fire, it means emotional, um, it means to do with your emotions because fire is emotional energy, passion, purpose. I think you've been going through or are have just gone through some sort of a event which very rapidly escalated and was multifaceted. You know, there were many layers and dimensions to this situation or person that you were involved with. So, for quite a few of you, it could have been just a situation in terms of, a job or in terms of, your business or something like that. Or for some people, it could have been, in terms of a person. If it is, if it was something to do with a person, this person might have very quickly come and gone out of your life, leaving you a little, hurt. Not a little hurt. I think it's very hurt, about how this happened so quickly, how it accelerated so much, and how it just maybe just didn't progress after that. If the person just left, that is for if in case you were in a relationship. Now it says time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion, sudden changes. So I think you got involved with this person a little too quickly. Your emotions were fiery. You were quite into this person, but there was something hidden here with this multifaceted. I feel that you probably didn't get really, you didn't really understand the reason why this happened, because it was something complex. The reason why this person left, if that is the case. If it's a situation, once again, this is what I feel, that there were a lot of layers to this situation, and it wasn't so easy, to actually get out of it, really. Now, when I actually look at, the spiritual reason for this, I feel whatever the situation was, okay, it was meant to make you go through this initiation by fire, right? Initiation by fire, initiation by water, initiation by air, and initiation by earth, I think. These are the four elemental initiations that are there to lead you to the path to ascension. Now, I feel this was emotional initiation. This was an emotional thing that happened to you. You were very stuck in some situation. It had many layers to it. Possibly it might have been going on for quite some time. And you were tested in your emotional field, in your emotional space, by being in this situation, whether it was a situation or person, whatever it was, apply it the way you want. But you were put almost in this bubble, of fiery energy, where you were literally like, what I'm seeing here is like you were forged by fire to become this pure self. And this initiation, it was very tough. I sense it was very emotional, very tough. But it sort of erased any negativity you had in your emotional field, or at least you made huge and rapid strides in your cleansing of your emotional field. Debris was removed, and had you not gone through this, I really don't think you would have come to this place of rise above problems, because I feel after this initiation, you have now found, a higher perspective. That's what the angels are saying. That you've been initiated by fire. It was very tough. It was burning you. Okay, but this burning has forged a lighter being. A lighter being has emerged from it. It was part of your ascension. It was part of your soul evolution to actually go through this very tough time emotionally that you have actually gone through. And make no mistake, it was very tough, I sense, because it was not just one problem. I feel there were connected issues, or rather, it was like, one issue had many layers and dimensions. And so it was really tough, for you to actually come out, but you have done it. You have done it, and you are at the end of it now, is what your angels are trying to tell you. You have risen above the problem. You now have a higher vantage point to look at this situation in, and you are now at peace. So you have actually conquered this. You have sailed through this trying time, and you have come out, someone who is wiser, someone who looks at problems with a higher perspective. And I sense that now, you have more balance. With the Six of Pentacles here, it Six of Pentacles is about balance. So I think you're finally in balance. It's possible that you had to go through this process because somewhere there was imbalance in your emotional energies. I feel you might have been prone to reacting too quickly or accelerating feelings too fast. By that, I mean that it's possible you either fall in love too fast if it's a person, okay, and you're too impatient. You're not patient, you weren't patient enough for something to bloom in its own time. And if it was a situation, you might have been someone who, acts a bit rashly because Knight of Michael is Knight of Swords. A Knight of Swords is a person who's generally a little harsh in their communication because they're impatient, not because they want to hurt anybody, but because they're a little impatient. They like to do things quickly. They don't like to wait. But now with whatever, maybe that's what triggered off this initiation by fire. And so now you have come into this balanced energies. This was very necessary. And it has healed you on various levels, I sense, not just your emotional space. I sense your spiritual, mental. I think with this, I'm feeling like a whole perspective change has occurred within you, like a paradigm shift is what I'm seeing. And that's what initiations are all about, actually. Your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your angels, they were protecting you during this time. You see this circle around this girl. Okay, it's like you were always protected, and that is the reason why you have risen above because it was tough. It was a tough journey. This was a tough journey. You totally transformed, I feel, from the Knight of Swords to somebody who is risen above problems. You now have a more magnanimous, more accommodating sort of perspective and view of how to look at things. You are more balanced. You're in balance now. It says material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Yeah, so I feel balance has been achieved after this initiation. You have become someone who's more patient, more accommodating, someone who looks at things from a higher perspective. Many layers have been healed within you or are going to heal within you. If you're still going through this, then please know that you're coming into balance and this is going to end soon. Okay, it's not been easy, but you are coming into the light. You're rising. You're rising. Um, for some of you, I feel with the Six of Pentacles, you are finally, if it was a person that triggered this off, this initiation by fire, you will be getting a partner who is now, you will be attracting a partner or a romance who is more your equal and who has as much to give as you do. Okay, you are now going to be attracting balanced relationships. Pile number two. Okay, for people who are in, let's say, work situations, it's the same thing. I feel you would now, perhaps you were not in a good workplace, you were not in a good business, and it was very trying, very multifaceted, very, very complex situation. You've come out of it. But now you are going to be stepping into something which is way much more balanced and peaceful, right? You might even be getting a sum of money. I feel for some of you, it would be financial stability coming in with this Six of Pentacles. I also see for some of you that you might get into charitable acts, like giving to people, helping people out, being more accommodating because you now have a higher perspective of how life is all about. I don't know, I'm getting very attracted to this card. It's almost as though, you opened up and became an angel yourself, because I'm seeing this rise above problems, six of Ariel, both of them have got wings. In fact, everybody has got wings here. Okay, she's got wings, she's got wings. Um, and I think he also has wings. Yes. So it's like the initiation by fire sort of made you step into your divine self. And now you're more magnanimous, you're more accommodating with people, you're no longer impatient, no longer, wanting to snatch things and just, doing things in a hurry. You'll be so much at peace. Peace is coming, I feel, for pile number two. Balance, peace, harmony is coming for you, pile two. And it's very much needed. I sense it's very much needed. This peace is what is needed right now because we've gone through so much. It's literally like, crossing an ocean is how tough I feel this was. But you did it. You did it. Your angels were protecting you. They wanted to know that very strongly. They were trying to protect you, and now you have stepped into, your power, yourself, your beautiful, loving, magnanimous, divine self. You are in balance now. You have a higher perspective, and so I sense that. No matter which area of life it is, you are getting balance. You are getting into harmony. You're coming into peace, peace of mind, peace of emotions, spiritual peace as well as growth. Yeah, I do sense that. And wow, this is really beautiful. I feel titanium rainbow quartz is something maybe you guys can, look up and see if you can, keep it around you for some time. But with this pile number two, I sense it's not been easy. It's not been easy. And I'm feeling heavy energy. But I also sense relief. I sense peace and a job well done. You guys were initiated by fire. You burnt away the unnecessary parts of you, and you have risen. You have risen. And now it's time to, just be at peace, be in balance, and enjoy the rewards that will come with this. Because I'm sensing that, once this balance has been achieved, the future is going to unfold very beautifully. I do sense a relationship here for some. I do sense maybe a new and a more balanced job in terms of maybe work life balance. I do see more stability in finances with this. There will have to be certain accommodations, I feel, but nevertheless, it's like, from this energy, you've come to this energy, this and this, and that is an amazing transition, especially given the kind of multifaceted issues you were dealing with. It was not easy to come out of it, but you've done it. So the angels want to tell you that you're a winner, right? You've achieved this, and well done, well done. Okay, now pile three. All right, pile three. What do your angels want to tell you? Is the rose quartz initiation by air? Wow, a lot of initiations happening. Interesting. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but Caroite, I think it's called Caroite, spiritual protection. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. Universal heart. There's a lot of purple that I can see here, which is very healing. Healing energies. Okay. Seven of Gabriel. This is the seven of wands, is what yeah, this is the seven of wands. To stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. Ace of Raphael, which is the Ace of Cups, and Beauty. Okay. I hope you can see the cards, everyone. Yeah, thanks. Okay, pile number three. What do the angels want to tell you? Right off the bat, I'm getting a very spiritual energy here. Very, very spiritual pile this one is. Because I see purple here, and I also see spiritual protection, initiation by air, and universal heart. Um, I think you guys have been going through or have just gone through initiation by air. And initiation by air is initiation via thought. Okay, because initiation by fire was emotions, initiation by air is thoughts, mind. It's to do with the mind. So with this initiation by air, I feel pile three, you've suddenly sort of catapulted into a very different mind space. I sense that your third eye chakra has opened very suddenly for some of you. Yeah, yeah. The way you saw the world, your perception of the world has shifted from a mind perspective to a heart-centered perspective, and they are both in alignment. So when the initiation by air happens, it forces you to combine the mental as well as the emotional energies. So, no longer, I mean, to put it more simply, you are not going to be looking at the world or experiencing the world uh, with just intellect, with just the mind. So you are going to not be so very, very, very practical anymore, right? You will now start doing things with a little more fire because the heart space is fire, it's emotion. So you have aligned your mental space with your heart space, and you have come into some sort of a spiritual perspective. I sense for a lot of you, I think this is a spiritual awakening. And that's what I'm seeing, and this is both of these cards, universal heart and initiation by air. They're both 24, card number 24, which is the number 6, right? You have stepped into the universal heart, and this is a heart here as well. So there has been some sort of a spiritual epiphany, spiritual breakthrough that file number three has gotten, that has happened to you guys. There's been an awakening, is what I sense, a spiritual awakening, a heart chakra in awakening. Maybe prior to this, you guys were very brain centered, doing things exactly according to certain set plans or agendas or, whatever you call it, the way everybody else does it. But now, with this initiation by air, your entire perspective of how to live, of what to do, has changed. I really sense with this, your third eye, crown, and heart chakra have all sort of, like opened up. There's been, for some of you, there might even have been some sort of a Kundalini awakening. Some spiritual awakening has happened. You obviously applied, you need to apply it the way you want it to your situation. But there's been a very sudden, rapid opening up of a spiritual perspective that has happened. And it has opened up your heart chakra, and you are now seeing the beauty of life, the way it's supposed to be lived by the heart, not just by the mind. I sense beauty coming into your life with this heart chakra opening. And 24, 2 plus 4 is also the number 6, which is the number of love. For a lot of you, this is meeting up with a soulmate, with a sacred, in a sacred, soul-based relationship, I feel. A twin flame, a soulmate, a divine connection of sorts has happened to this file. And this has, like, it's possible for some of you, meeting with this person has opened up your, third eye and heart chakras. For some people, it's like after the awakening, you might have met the person and embarked on your journey, but you have come into love. You've come into divine love, pile number 3. Take it how it resonates. It could be a person, it could be a situation, it could be just you yourself experiencing, a very beautiful way of being with this beauty. I feel you finally now see how beautiful life is because you're living with, from your heart. You're living with passion, you're living with emotion. Whereas maybe at one point you were not, and everything looked dry. But now this initiation by air has literally blown open, and totally changed your perspective. You've connected to yourself, you've connected to the universal heart. Wow, that's powerful. That's really powerful because these two are once again hearts and they're purple in color. Purple or violet is a spiritual way, spiritual color. So yeah, there's been some spiritual awakening that has happened. Very powerful spiritual awakening that has happened, and it has brought you to this beauty. Not only seeing beauty in the world, but in others as well, as yourself also. I feel. I sense a lot of you might have, even on a very physical level, drastically, not drastically, but at least there's been a significant change of looks as well, I feel. Because you're radiating this inner love, inner glow, or something like that. And there's been some physical changes here as well. And you're just seeing people in a different perspective, more loving, more giving. Um, and with this perspective change, the angels want you to know that, stick with it. You're on the right track. With the Seven of Gabriel here, it's like you're flying now, right? You're flying. Here, the birds have just taken flight, but here you're actually flying. It says stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. So now that you've come into your heart space, I feel, you will be doing things, more of things that you are passionate about, more of things that you really like doing rather than just the routine stuff. And if you have any doubts about that, then, the angels are saying that, please don't stand up for what you want. Have confidence because you have stepped into your beautiful self now. And you need to believe in that because, believing in that, standing up for that is what is going to, make you this beautiful person, someone who emits love inside and out, someone who emits a radiance inside and out. So don't fall back. Don't fall back. Even if it's tough, because it's not that easy to, frankly speaking, it's not that easy to live by the heart. I mean, one has to look after their daily life as well, finances, as a matter of fact. So, but this point in your life is for you to make that change. So, however you see fit to make this change, to start living from a more authentic, more a genuine way of life, I really feel you need to like figure out a way to do that, to stand up for it. I feel. With the Ace of Raphael, which is the Ace of Cups, once again, I'm seeing this as you living via your heart space, doing all the things that you ever wanted to do. This could be, you know, a vacation coming up. This could be, you know, even a new job, a brand new start, a new job which you really like to do, maybe a new hobby, maybe a new hobby that you start that will really, really make you feel good, or it could even be a relationship. Okay, so I'm seeing all these four things with the Ace of Cups because Ace of Cups is, you know, it's an emotional beginning. It's a refreshing start. And I feel all of this change of perspective by the initiation by fire has brought you into your heart space, from your mind to your heart space. And now you need to be unapologetic about living, your life from your heart. I do sense that, whatever it is that you decide upon, pile number three, I think it should be if it resonates within yourself. If I don't go by external influences because your inner self knows exactly what you need to do at this point. So please think about it because you are headed towards a beautiful new beginning, but you still do have to stand your ground because there might be, not everybody would be in the heart space that you are in, and they might tell you, from a purely mind centered kind of logic that it's not right to do this or that, but I think you need to stand up for what you really want to do at this point, in life, because you have expanded. Your soul has expanded. Your self has expanded. You're more mature. You're more giving. You're more passionate. You're more full of life. I'm getting, you know, it's like a spark kind of lit within you. Your heart was probably not very much, awakened at that point of time, your heart chakra. But now that the spark has been lit, okay, keep the flame going because this will get you to your new beginning, whatever it may be, in whichever sphere of life it may be in. You are getting your new beginning. For a lot of you, or maybe for some of you, or at least 50% of you, I feel this is also spiritual awakening. A lot of you might have just been searching for answers and couldn't find them in the real world, in the practical world. And with this initiation by fire, by air, I feel that, your universal heart, you connected to the universal heart, meaning there seems to be some spiritual epiphany, spiritual realization, awakening, or spiritual path that has started off after this awakening with the Ace of Raphael, Ace of Cups. And I feel that you need to keep going on this path. If it is spirituality, you it looks to be a very beautiful and loving path, something that your soul wanted at this point of time. So be fearless about following whatever it is you're following. I don't sense this new thing happening, whatever in whichever area of life it is. I don't sense this new thing being something on a massive scale. I do see a beginning because Aces are always beginning of something, right? But if you stick with it, you are headed for something really beautiful. You're headed to beauty. If you actually stick with your universal heart, stick with what you are passionate about, whether it is in the field of work or romance or spirituality or business, whatever it is. Do what you really want to do. Go within and figure out what it is that you really want to do. And your angels really want you to know that. You have gone through this initiation and you have changed your perspective. And now it's time for you to be unapologetic and fearless about the way you live your life. No more fear. No more mind centered, fear based thinking. You're free. You're free to do what you want to really do. Okay, very strong message coming across, and it's a beautiful path if you follow this. It's the start of it. So go ahead and explore. It is going to bring you to your beauty. It is going to bring you to the most beautiful life that you ever wanted. So it's been worth it, right? So with that, pile number three, I'm going to end this. These were some powerful messages, yes, and very different also. I think each pile is very different. So please let me know how it resonated, and wish you a very Merry Christmas once again. Hopefully, I'm going to be doing another reading on the, Christmas day, really. Let's see what comes up. Till then, bye bye.